Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes in life, we carry so much weight on our shoulders that it doesn't even belong to us. We think it is our responsibility to save everyone, to fix everyone, to heal every broken heart. But the truth is, when you dive into someone else's storm without a life jacket, you might end up drowning yourself. Caring for people is beautiful. It shows the purity of your heart. But when your kindness becomes self-destruction, then it is no longer kindness. It is sacrifice without purpose. You cannot set yourself on fire to keep others warm. You cannot lose your peace just to protect someone else's chaos. Caring for others is one of the most beautiful qualities a human being can have. It reflects kindness, empathy, and the ability to see beyond your own needs. When you extend your hand to help someone, when you offer your heart to comfort another soul, it shows the depth of your humanity. But sometimes, in the name of caring, we forget where the line of balance should be drawn. We start carrying burdens that are not ours to carry. We sacrifice our own peace in the name of love, in the name of loyalty, in the name of compassion. And slowly, without even realizing it, we begin to lose pieces of ourselves along the way. It is not selfish to protect yourself. It is necessary. Because if your act of caring becomes the reason for your suffering, then it is no longer love. It becomes a wound that grows deeper with time. There are moments when you might feel that you have to be the savior, that you must always step in and take away the pain of someone you love. But think about it. What happens when your heart keeps breaking for the same people who do not even try to mend their own wounds? What happens when you spend sleepless nights worrying about someone who chooses not to change? You end up drained, exhausted, and empty. That emptiness makes you forget your own worth, your own purpose, and your own dreams. You cannot call that love, because love is not supposed to make you lose yourself. Love should make you stronger, not weaker. Care should make you more compassionate, not broken. When you give too much of yourself, people can start expecting it as if it is your duty. They might take it for granted, and you may begin to feel that your existence only matters when you are serving others. That is not the truth. You are more than a giver, more than a healer, more than a problem solver for others. You are a human being who also needs rest, peace, and healing. It is not wrong to help people, but it is dangerous when helping others makes you forget to help yourself. Think of it like pouring water from a jug. If you keep pouring into every empty glass, but never refill your jug, eventually there will be nothing left. And when you are completely empty, how will you continue to give? Sometimes the bravest act of caring is stepping back and allowing others to learn, to struggle, to grow on their own. You can still love them without carrying their pain. You can still support them without destroying your peace. Caring for someone does not mean you have to become their shield for every battle. It means you walk beside them, not inside their storm. And if they refuse to fight for themselves, you must understand that their journey is their responsibility, not yours. By holding on too tightly, you are not saving them. You are drowning yourself. Your heart is valuable, your soul is sacred, and your mind deserves rest. Do not lose yourself just to prove your love to others. The people who truly value you will never want to see you break in the process of saving them. They will want you to shine, to be whole, and to live with peace. Caring is a gift, but even a gift must come with balance. If you truly want to love others, start by caring for yourself first, because only when you are whole can your love and care become a blessing instead of a burden. You cannot set yourself on fire just to keep someone else warm, because the truth is, no matter how much light and heat you give away, if you burn yourself completely, there will be nothing left of you. Many times we confuse love with sacrifice. thinking that the more we give up for others, the more meaningful our love is. But love is not meant to destroy you. Caring for someone is not meant to break you apart piece by piece. You might feel that giving everything, even at the cost of your own peace, is an act of loyalty. But in reality, it is a slow form of self-destruction. You start losing your joy, your calm, your sense of identity. And at the end, you stand in ashes, wondering why the very people you set yourself on fire for never learned to create their own warmth. There are people in your life who will gladly take all that you offer, without ever asking if you're okay. They will let you carry their pain, let you fight their battles, let you stand as their shield, and yet never think about the scars you are collecting along the way. The more you burn yourself to keep them comfortable, colder you become inside. You begin to live in a state of exhaustion where your body is present but your soul feels drained. And when you are drained, you can no longer shine the way you were meant. You were created with purpose, with light, and with strength. That light is not meant to be wasted on people who do not even try to find their own flame. Sometimes love looks like helping from a distance. Sometimes it means letting others feel the cold, so they can learn how to build their own fire. Because when you constantly shield them, you rob them of the opportunity to grow. They become dependent on your strength and never discover their own. By burning yourself to keep them alive, you are not saving them. You are simply delaying their chance to rise on their own. True care is not about weakening yourself so that others can feel strong. True care is about showing people how to find strength inside themselves. It is easy to believe that love is about endless sacrifice. But think of this: if you destroy your own light, how will you guide anyone? If you are completely consumed, what will remain of you to give to the people who genuinely need you? The fire inside you was given to you for a reason. It is supposed to keep you alive, to keep you inspired, to help you grow, and yes, to share with others, but not at the cost of your existence. Sharing your warmth does not mean giving away all of your fire. It means knowing when to give and when to protect what is sacred within you. Setting yourself on fire for others may feel noble in the moment, but long-term it only leads to emptiness and pain. You deserve to live a life where you are not constantly depleted. You deserve to love in a way that does not erase you. And you deserve to be surrounded by people who respect your warmth without asking you to destroy your flame. Because love in its truest form does not demand you to burn. It encourages you to shine. Boundaries are not selfish, they are acts of self-respect. Because without them, you allow others to decide how much of you they can take, and slowly you lose control over your own peace. Too often, people associate boundaries with rejection or coldness, but in reality, they are expressions of love. Love for yourself and even love for others. When you say no to something that hurts your well-being, you are not pushing people away, you are simply choosing to protect your inner space. And when you protect that space,